Hey, Laszlo's back.
Ready to make his way inside the cage, Malcolm Schuyler.
Here we have Malcolm Schuyler, WingedC. He is 23 years old, standing 5'6", out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And this dude is a character. Fought for us back in November, showed really slick wrestling and jiu-jitsu. He's been training for enough time to channel his inner special needs kid, as he said. There's a lot of this guy's fighter profile that I can't read. His style he referred to as a special needs dancing. And when asked why do I fight, he goes, because when I reached 20 years old, it was either this or be a criminal.
This might be the longest walkout I've seen in a while.
Yeah. In camp, he worked on watching anime, looking forward to drinking his chocolate milk.
This is what I'm telling you, man. He's still dancing as he's getting checked out by the quarterman. Yeah.
His prediction is that he gets knocked out.
He's doing a selfie.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, his prediction is that he gets knocked out?
Yes. And he also said that if they start playing Shakira during the fight, his powers will increase tenfold.
Okay. That might be the most interesting intro I think I've ever...
Well, you should have seen him in November.
All right.
He took the Ric Flair bump. He took the Ric Flair bump.
This guy is hilarious. This guy's great, man. Malcolm, you're amazing, bro. Keep being you.
Ready to make his way inside the cage, Ahmed Carmino.
Ric Flair would have been proud of that bump in the 80s. Here we have Ahmed Carmino, 22 years old, standing 5'6" out of Berserkers MMA in Brooklyn, New York. He's been training for 4 years. He's a BJJ blue belt. His last two fights were both for us here in Flex. Our last win was a TKO round 2 over Kevin Romano. In his 2-month camp, worked on the whole game. Really, his well-roundedness and cardio will shine. He predicts that he will win. He said the hardest part of any fight is the anxiety leading up to it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I got distracted there because Malcolm is maybe the funniest guy I think I've ever seen fight. He's just playing to the crowd, and I think this is gonna be a barn burner, bro.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an MMA bout held in the men's Flex Fight Series Bantamweight Division. Brought to you by Team Territory. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This boy represents Sky High Gym. Help me welcome Malcolm Schuyler. Introduces his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This warrior represents Berserkers MMA. Help me welcome Ahmed Carmino.
Just a picture of
the action begins, your third person inside the cage and your referee for this contest, NJ Mack.
It just gets funnier every time that AP picks out the wrong name. It just gets funnier.
Is it the wrong name though?
So here's the thing, Malcolm always likes to run at his opponents, and it worked for him in the past.
I didn't almost there, but nice takedown.
Yeah, his wrestling in his previous fight looked really good. His ability to stay on top and scramble and control was very, very good.
Yeah, I think Ahmed knew he was going to run at him, just mistimed that kick just a bit.
It's Malcolm's thing. Like, he has a viral knockout in like 2 seconds from running across the cage with the guy. He's dragging his left hand on the ground, and then boom, lets the right hand go, and the guy just gets smashed.
Again, leg locks are illegal as long as they're not spinning leg locks, so nothing turning the body away, so no heel hooks, things like that.
Now, question, and you may or may not know the answer.
Yep.
Though they're not allowed to twist, are they allowed to reap the knee?
I don't believe so.
That's a question I should ask one of the referees later.
Yeah, from what the referees explained to me earlier, it was straight leg locks. Nice wrenching on the face, though, by Malcolm.
Really good use of control of the head here. And he's sneaking behind the arm of Ahmed. He's going after a choke.
I think he might have this.
He's on the chin, but you know, if you got a good enough squeeze, you can take that off.
So Ahmed gave him a thumbs up to the ref there. Yeah, I would say go for those ground and pound. You got him pinned in a beautiful spot. Oh my God. Playing to the crowd is Malcolm. Back, trying to get in on this choke. This looks like to be on the chin again, a little bit higher than it, so I don't believe he's going to get the finish here. But nice ground and pound transition.
Yeah, and if nothing else, he's killing clock in a positive direction. He's on the chin again, but again, now he's on his side, so he can really put his hips into it, and you can close the blood vessels on the side like this.
Yeah, or you can do a jaw crusher.
Yeah, Ahmed is really trying to work against the legs here, but this is tight. He might go out.
I think this choke might be tighter than those braids, honestly.
Yeah, that was a good one. There, see, now we're on the correct side. Now those hips can really, yep, that's why he was really on the correct side.
Oh, okay, decided let's get some more ground and pound in, okay. Sapping his energy with that body triangle, trying to finish up the choke. Talking to the crowd a bit, is Malcolm.
Here's the, again, on the chin, you get the jaw crusher, but again, you can still hit the blood vessels, even when you're on the chin. And Ahmed is trying to interfere with the grip, but really, it's the body pressure that works against him, not just the grip. In this on the side situation.
Ahmed looking pretty calm there, though.
Yeah, and again, he doesn't really seem to know how to address the body triangle.
Yeah.
And to his credit, Malcolm is just being very difficult to shake off.
Yeah, Malcolm, to his credit, has really good jiu-jitsu. Very impressive. Right on top and mount now, delivering some beautiful ground and pound. And right back to the back. Ooh.
Oh, those two shots were just ouchies.
So I guess, yeah, you can, I think you can, he didn't reap there.
Yeah.
But I would assume you're able to reap. I'm not entirely sure. Again, what they told me earlier was,
leg lock.
Yeah, it had to be a straight leg lock.
But I can do a straight leg lock and still reap.
Yeah, so I don't know about that one. That's an interesting thing.
For you guys at home who don't understand the concept of reaping, picture the human knee and foot, right? So reaping is when you take the foot and you push it to the pinky toe direction of the knee while pushing the knee in the big toe direction. That's reaping the knee. And it makes positions harder to get out of. If you reap a person's knee when you're leg locking them, it becomes a much harder thing to get out of.
So I guess it would be legal as long as you don't turn his knee. You know what I'm trying to say? As long as you don't turn his leg and you kind of keep it in a straight balance there, it would be legal, I would assume, as long as you don't turn his leg out.
I'll pick one of the referee's brains when we have a moment.
Yeah. That's an interesting thought, though. Malcolm back to that stance, and he was dancing in between rounds.
He didn't have like a cornerman so much as he had a hype man, you know?
I mean, we'll see if that pays off. Interesting strategy.
Nice jab. Wow. Nice. Oh, now the left hand there.
Yeah.
Now WingedC in on the single leg. He'd like to step behind it like that, and that's how he's going to get his takedown there. Now Ahmed has the correct underhook, but Malcolm addresses it immediately by darting that knee over.
And right into mount. Oh, right back out.
Ahmed doing a really good job of just shutting down the mount attempt here, but WingedC really staying on top well.
See, Malcolm has that mix of showmanship and skills, right? To back that up in the sense of like, he's dancing in front of you, you want to hit him, and then he counters it.
Yeah.
It's like super frustrating.
It's like, could you not be a showman and be so good? Like,
yeah.
Could you at least just be one of those things?
Right back in on that single.
Now, Ahmed's looking for a guillotine here, but I don't know how much he has it. Again, we're in a situation like we had earlier in the night where Malcolm's head is the highest point.
And good job by Malcolm to slam him out of that a bit and alleviate that pressure, get his head out.
He just got the bald head and the skinny neck is going to make it very difficult to hold him.
So glad he did not throw a knee there.
Yeah, because that would have been bad.
Yeah. I like to hold my breath there for a second.
we were
like, please don't throw that knee.
Please don't do it. It comes instinctive. Good body lock from Ahmed there. I like the good takedown attempt. He tried for the lateral drop, but Malcolm just rode the wave so well.
That's one of those that is super risky because if you do it wrong, well, if he rides that wave like you said, he winds up on top.
Yeah. Well, you need an overhook and an underhook. It doesn't work as well from a full bear hug. Now, is he under the chin? I can't tell.
I can't tell from this angle. I do not believe. He might have been sliding it now. I think he might be under the chin.
But now the color of Ahmed's face is telling the tale of just what a squeeze Malcolm has here. Malcolm keeps adjusting, which means Ahmed is doing enough to stay alive here.
Yeah, Ahmed was doing a nice thing of turning his shoulders, so that way the choke couldn't get fully underneath.
But now see, he's on he's still on the jaw, but he's got that crusher pressure here.
Dude, Ahmed's tough, man.
Yeah, man. Many lesser people would have tapped to this choke a long time ago. And he keeps going from side to side, but the thing is, when you're on the side like that, your opponent can now, they're not just squeezing with their arms. They can really torque their hips. But Malcolm isn't fully committing to the squeeze. It doesn't look like. He's just kind of keeping it there and being frustrating and really taking more of that confidence of Ahmed away.
And winning the round.
Yeah, exactly. Killing clock in a positive direction.
Good showmanship by Malcolm, though. I mean, good sportsmanship, excuse me, picking him up, making sure he's okay. Well, picking him up in 2 rounds. We got one more round coming up again. Yeah. They are representing street beefs today. You see in that hoodie.
Exactly. The manliest man in flex fights here to give a little bit of news.
What the fuck though? Let it all go. 5, 4, 3, 2, where the ones go. It's a shit show. Put you front row. Talking shit, bro. Let your tongue show.
Gosh, TJ Augusto walks over and you just feel the testosterone in the air.
You just feel the aura, as the kids say.
Exactly. It's a vibe.
It is a vibe, man. Malcolm, again.
He's a vibe.
Yeah, that corner was out way before, and he's just in the moment.
Yeah, he's not even a corner. He hands him the water and he hypes him up.
I think he just records the video. And you good? You good? Yeah, I'm cool. Cool.
A nice little fake there about the run-in. Oh, that right hand landed big.
Yeah, crispy strikes. Malcolm going to almost a Philly shell?
Well, he is from Pennsylvania, so.
Yeah.
Now, Ahmed really looking for the home run swing, and I would imagine that he does feel like he needs a finish.
Yeah, Malcolm, good job ducking under there, applying some pressure.
I really like the way Malcolm, he works through a lot of feints. He's creative, yes, but he feints different things, and he commits to those things at times to make the feints work, because a good fake only works if there's a real threat behind it.
Yeah, you got to be landing, and then they get... Oh, Ahmed in on a takedown.
Now, Malcolm looked like he was going to try to ride this out on top, but we'll see what he can do off the bottom. We really haven't seen him on bottom in the flex cage.
I was going to say, I think it's the first time I've seen that smile off his face.
But there, he's working his way up, and he's about to ride out on top.
Wow.
Boom. Beautiful hips. Really, really great top control. Now, Malcolm going after an arm triangle. He's just frenetically paced. It makes him so difficult to deal with because not only does he scramble well, but there's always another threat. And it's kind of like that. If the Diaz brothers boxing could apply to jiu-jitsu, that's almost how Malcolm's jiu-jitsu is. None of the threats are 100% until they are. Most of them are like 50%, 50%, 50%, but there's a ton of them.
I mean, interestingly, like, I know he's got this huge personality, but he has the skills to back it up.
Exactly. Like that back take was beautiful.
Yeah, he's very calm in there. You know, he's taking his back there. He's got Ahmed bleeding from the nose profusely. You see it on the Flex logo right there.
Exactly. And to my earlier point, he knows he doesn't have the choke, so he's not burning his arms, but he's creating a threat. Then goes switches punches, minor threat. Then goes back to the choke, minor threat.
Lots of bleeding.
Which, in theory, would make it easier to slip underneath the chin, but Ahmed doing a great job of keeping his chin in the way. If you're Malcolm, you'd like to re-pummel because the neck is wide open now, but hard to see it in this position.
Honestly, there's those guys in the gym that everybody that trains, you know, that guy's just hard to choke out. I think Ahmed might be one of those guys that is just unrelenting and hard to choke out.
Yeah, they flex their traps up a little bit, tuck their chin down a little bit, and they're like, I am squeezing nothing.
Yeah, whereas somebody needs, let's say, this much space for air, somebody like Ahmed, they just need a little bit, a slither, and they're fine.
And here, again, Malcolm cross-facing here to take the mount. Man, great punches. Man. Dominant performance from Malcolm Skyler.
Ahmed looking exhausted, man.
Yeah, Malcolm looking disappointed. Hard to imagine what you're disappointed with in that scenario.
I think he wanted to finish.
I can understand that, but man, that's what you call dominate, like just dominating a very good grappler.
Yeah, Ahmed looks like he's in tears there. You hate to see it.
Here we go. Here's the overwhelming strike. No, this is in the third round, so. But again, here's Ahmed finding the takedown in the third round. Great work there. And then Malcolm found his way to his back. And there's what we were talking about. The switching between submission threat, punch threat. And now here he is up on the face, just really grinding out some work.
Yeah, one of those fights where I believe Malcolm dominated in all parts of the fight. And wow. Yeah.
And now I get to go have a word with him. This should be entertaining. This should be entertaining.
Yeah, go have fun, brother. And he's getting the wings out. Ahmed, if you're listening to this, brother, you fought your heart out. Hats off to you, dog. That was a really good fight by you, man. I think you can learn a lot from this one, and you're going to improve immensely.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag beginning thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up in a marked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show niggas the ropes before they hung from a boat. I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seeing cosmetics. How many years I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric, nigga ran up out the line. Wait till I get my money right.
All right, New York City, make some noise. Let's make some noise, guys. After 33-minute rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for our decision. All three judges scored the contest 30-27 with your winner by unanimous decision, Malcolm Skyler.
Wait till I get my money right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by our winner,
WingedC, hello, flag! decision, but that guy was really good.
Yeah, now, you went after the choke several times. Was there any frustration in feeling like you couldn't get it?
Yeah, I was like just talking to him at the end of it. I'm like, dude, you're good. I suck. This is why I can't do jiu-jitsu. And the ref's like, all right, just fight.
So now, here's the important question. When are we going to see you back?
Well, I was planning on freeing Luigi Mangione if I lost, so maybe soon. Yeah, we love Luigi! Free Luigi!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's give it up for our winner, WingedC, Malcolm Schuyler.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call it flip, same number, same hood. It's all good. Wait till I get my money.